Hold the talons of a dead rooster against thy breast, and thou shalt not have ague no more. Hey Beauts, Fanny Ann here, and welcome back to another kind of vlog thing. We're going to talk about some Victorian cures today. Now, in an old video I did kind of the things they'd send people to mental asylums for, and back in the day, like, cures and things and reasons for doing stuff were so bizarre and so strange. And I remember reading this book on like Victorian, it was like a nursing book, and there was like Victorian cures in there, and some of them were so weird, so I thought I'd read some of them out because they're just ridiculous. So basically we're just going to discuss some Victorian cures for stuff and see whether they'd work today. I really doubt it. The one I remember that's not on the thing that I've looked up was a cure for hysteria, which apparently only happened to women, was to slap them really hard in the face. Women only get hysteria apparently, and you need to slap them really hard in the face, which, you know, isn't a cure. It's a drastic measure, if anything. I mean, it probably would work. They probably would be like, you just slapped me really hard in the face. But I'm not hysterical anymore, so thank you. And another one I found, which was just the weirdest thing I've ever heard, was this must be a British thing. Before I say it, this is definitely British because it's got tea involved. If you think someone's dead, bring them a cup of tea, and if they haven't drunk it in an hour, then they're probably dead. So instead of checking their pulse or see if they're breathing or trying to like resuscitate them like you'd normally do as a normal human, bring them a cup of tea. Oh, bring them a cup of tea up, put them on the side. If they don't drink it, then they're probably dead, because who doesn't want a cup of tea? What? Everyone loves tea. Everyone loves tea. I'm probably dead because I don't fucking like tea. If someone brought me up tea, I wouldn't drink it, and they'd assume I'm dead and they'd bury me. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna do the ones that I kind of found online. The cure for a runny nose is to sniff an old mouldy sock. I don't know if it'd stop the running, but it'd definitely open up your sinuses a bit. You'd be like, ugh, fucking stinks. I can smell everything because I don't want to smell that mouldiness anymore. I mean, you could shove it up there. That would obviously stop a runny nose because it wouldn't be dripping down your face anymore. A cure for stomach upsets. Take a pinch of gunpowder, mix it in a glass of warm soapy water and drink it. You will fucking die. You will die. I mean, soapy water enough is disgusting to drink. You'd probably vomit with that. But gunpowder, surely it would just make your stomach more upset. Where do they come up with this shit? Like, I know. This is going to be hilarious. What we'll make him do is drink gunpowder with soap. And then if it works, we'll just pass it off as a cure. If not, it would just be funny. Nurse, get the gunpowder. What do you mean China hasn't imported it over yet? Go to China and get the gunpowder they just invented. Thanks. A cure for balding. Rubbing an onion on your head is very effective. Is it? Because if it was, there'd be no bald people anymore. Everyone who's bald, try it. Everyone who is bald, get an onion. It doesn't specify whether it's a red onion or a normal white onion, and then rub it on your head. Because, yeah, apparently it's very effective. It should work. You should start sprouting little white hairs like an onion. Remedy for hysterical fits. Occasionally, hysterical attacks need no alarm. The patient will recover gradually by herself. By herself. Herself, because women are the only one that become hysterical. Unnecessary fussing and sympathy often results in the renewal of an attack. So if you comfort them, they'll probably just become hysterical again. So you just have to leave them because she'll recover on her own. Because she's a twat. Because all women are hysterical and just need a slap in the face. Treatment for bee stings and wasp stings. Extract the sting and apply either bruised rhubarb, ammonia, or moistened baking soda. To cure a wasp sting, take the remaining substance from one smoking pipe and rub liberally into a aggrieved area. So tobacco, ash. Ash for a wasp, and rhubarb, ammonia. Isn't that like wee? Isn't ammonia in wee? And like hair dye. Hair dye really smells of ammonia, but I'm pretty sure piss as well. That makes sense because obviously jellyfish stings, you have to piss on them, don't you? But bruised rhubarb. Does anyone have any bruised rhubarb? I don't want fresh rhubarb. I don't want rotten rhubarb. I need it to be bruised. So somewhere in the middle. No one has any? Why does no one have this in their bag? Ridiculous. Here's some home remedies to improve the health of different things. So surviving childbirth. Ensure that the doctor has clean hands and instruments. That's a fucking given. This will decrease the risk of fever or death afterwards. Well, fucking yeah. No wonder like loads of people died like giving birth and things. Prevention of cholera. Fear of cholera could increase your chances of getting it. Stay calm in his presence. If I stay calm, the cholera won't come near me. If I just to stay still, like if it was a T-Rex. They can sense movement, tolerant of bacteria. Hang a dead mole around the neck of your baby to relieve teething pain. Don't do that. Relief from corns. The cause of corns is simply friction, and to lessen the friction you have to use your toe as you do a coach wheel. Lubricate it with an oily substance. I love their analogies. Use it as you would a coach wheel. If the coach wheel is squeaking, you put oil on the coach wheel. Please put oil on thy toe, and thy toe shall not have corns anymore. Dip it into Vaseline, you'll be fine. Depression. How to ally depression. Take a sufficient dose of laudanum, opium, in quotation marks. Opium. Queen Victoria has confirmed the success of this method when she's frequently used it to numb the pain of her husband's death. So Queen Victoria was out of her nut pretty much all the time, and she's like, okay to everyone, if you have depression it's okay to use opium because I use it all the time and I'm high as a fucking cat. I would probably recommend some antidepressants, or maybe talking to a therapist, not opium. Treatment for earache. Place a ready cooked baked potato on the painful area and securely tightened. Baked potatoes are massive. Is this an Irish person? Sorry, it was a little bit. Baked potatoes are massive. A ready cooked, it's like hot as well. This potato is burning my ear, but it's good for earache. I have earache in and outside. I don't want this potato on me anymore. Then you can eat it afterwards. It's a win-win. Fighting off illness. According to doctors, a good way to fight off general illness is to take a healthy dose of either mercury, arsenic, iron or phosphorus. If one has a strong heart, mix all together. Arsenic, that's a poison. Mercury's a poison. If you're ill, it just says illness as well. I mean, this could be anything. I didn't manage to fight off the cholera. Now I need to take some arsenic. This is ridiculous. Don't do this, kids. Don't take arsenic or mercury or iron or phosphorus. I think that's called. Whooping cough remedies. I recommend the father takes the child to a field at sunset and gently holds their head in a hole. I recommend the father takes the child to a field at sunset and gently holds their head in a hole until they fucking suffocate. Oh, that one doesn't need any commentary. I'm crying from it. At sunset, so specific, so specific. Make sure the father does it, make sure it's at sunset, make sure it's a rabbit hole. If it's the mum and it's sunrise and it's a foxhole, it will not work. Do you understand? Ague. Cure for ague. A-G-U-E, I don't know what that is, but this is the cure for it. Hold the feet of a dead chicken against your body. Hold the talons of a dead rooster against thy breast, and thou shalt not have ague no more. If all medical concoctions fail, pray. If praying fails, have the offending limb amputated and hope the instrument has been sterilised well. That's the ending. That's the summary. If all those fail, just chop your head off and pray the doctor has washed his hands, and thou shalt not be ill no more because you'll be fucking dead. Some of them are so ridiculous. I love Victorian cures. I mean, we still use leeches, which is like a Victorian thing, which is, you know, fine if it works, but some of that stuff is so ridiculous. I love it. Thanks for coming and seeing me today. I really appreciate it. Remember to push all those lovely little buttons at the bottom. Remember to follow your dreams, no matter how small they are, even if that dream is to become a doctor, do it, because it's great to become a doctor in this day and age because we have sterilised shit. Great. And I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Bye, bye, bye. I look really gothic today. So,